Round and round we go like a blunt in rotation. Stunting on bitches of self-occupation. Self scared by your former spouse. Round and round we go like a blunt in rotation. Stunting on bitches of self-occupation. Self scared by your former.
It's the queens in this A. It's the queens in the A. It's the, how I feel to be a queen. How I feel to be a queen though. Like
it feels amazing.
Yeah.
Feels good. Since we came out the womb, though, we was born from queen.
Okay.
Speaking of queens, this is the Valentine's Hangover episode. Who had a king for Valentine's Day? Raise your hand. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Only one?
I feel bad. I'm like, dang, odd one out.
I was gonna lie, and I was like, should I just make it sound like I had a great? But I mean, it wasn't bad, so I'm fine. Yeah.
I mean, sure, you was loving yourself. That's all you
know.
But did you spend it with somebody though? Did somebody love on you, or did you have to love on yourself? Because that's two different types of love. I love self-love, but it don't hit the same.
I did both ways. I did some self-love and,
Tish, I think you're muted. We can't hear you.
One more time.
I've been talking this whole time wondering why nobody was responding to me.
What you smoking on, Tish?
I don't even know where the damn jar is.
I bet. Yeah.
Where's the jar?
So you didn't have no king for Valentine's Day? You was queening it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I broke up with my dude on Valentine's Day. I'm cool.
Ooh.
This Valentine's yesterday?
Last Valentine's.
You broke up yesterday?
I'm not even a fan of Valentine's Day. I don't like that cheesy shit. I need consistency.
Same.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I never really celebrated Valentine's Day too crazy. Except maybe in school.
Here's the thing. I don't feel like people really was flexing on Valentine's Day like that until social media. Now it's like, look, love me every day, but I got to keep up with these bitches on the 14th because they're posting. I mean, I never seen so many flowers in my damn life,
Also,
and now
Corona.
They get speaking on every other day.
Yeah.
People be flex. I saw a gang of people who posted yesterday, and I was like, didn't that nigga have a baby on you? Like, I was real judgmental yesterday looking at people's posts, but live your life, sis.
So many people have bays. I was like, damn, all y'all bayed up? That's crazy. Or booed up? That's crazy. That's crazy. I know that.
Some people's bays be in my DMs, though, so.
Ooh.
Some people's bays, yeah, real life will text you happy Valentine's Day and then spend it with their bitch. Like, it's a thing. People, yeah, they'll text you happy Valentine's Day and then they'll spend Valentine's Day with their girl. And you'll be like,
that is not okay.
I hope that's not what you was doing, babe.
It made me look at like Cardi B and Offset's vacation and be like, did Offset text his side bitches while Cardi was taking pictures? Like
oh shit. Did they receive gifts on the low?
Right, because the more money he has, conceivably he has to get the side bitches on Valentine's Day, right?
25 years old though. Let's be clear. He's 25 with a whole lot of money.
He's 25?
Yes.
Is he?
Young.
I thought he was like,
oh wow.
Damn.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's clear now, isn't it?
I thought she was 25.
I thought she was the same age as me.
I believe in black love.
He's 29. He's 29. But that ain't that much better in guy age either. That ain't.
No.
Hold on. You said it says he's 29?
Yeah, she's 25. I think she just turned 26, but 29, he just turned 29, so he was 28. That ain't nothing. I think
29 is still young.
Well, all that money and all that
money.
That part.
No dude grows up and be like, you know what? I want to be faithful as fuck to a rich motherfucker. Like nobody ever says that.
Okay, so if your dude is that rich, that young, are you mad he's texted other bitches for Happy Valentine's Day?
My only issue with that is you can have other people, but just know that I'm gonna have other niggas then. If that's how you want to do it, we're having an open relationship. We're gonna have an open relationship. Not open to the public for everybody, but
right, but open to like a couple.
I'm absolutely going on this date with this nigga while you out with that bitch. Plain.
They don't do that though. What kind of nigga you know going for that?
Right. You have been in LA, but
yeah, I mean,
but if you got like power and want to have that power and shit.
Yeah, a lot of men are open to polygamy, but only if you are with another woman. They don't want to see you with another guy. I do know a few, I'm sorry, because I do know a few couples that actually do have an open relationship, and they even go so far as to have like movie nights.
That's too much.
So they're swingers. They're swingers.
Okay.
Because look, if we was to break it down, polygamy, open relationships, and swingers are all totally
different.
Right.
What's the difference?
Polygamy to me is this one dude. To me, you have to have resources and money because I ain't about to be living with 4 bitches in a 2-bedroom apartment. So like,
you gotta a business move.
You gotta have a compound, like a Drake style compound for me. But that's polygamy. It's one guy with a whole bunch of women and kids that he's taking care of. Open relationships is more what you were saying, Ivana, where it's like he a boss, you a boss. We both do our thing in different cities. When we together, that's it. Don't ask me about what I was doing, And then swingers is like. The guys like seeing other guys fuck their wife. They be hooking up with other girls. They be all coupling, orgying, and shit.
White men, they love shit like that.
Would y'all say that's kind of the
dysfunction? That's why I just don't see somebody who has a gang of stamina wanting somebody else to fuck his shit. I just don't see it.
Cuckolding.
Yeah, right. Cuckolding. Ugh.
That's a whole
that's a whole community.
It is.
Hey, people into what they into, but this is the Valentine's Hangover episode. So do y'all want to talk about how you spent your Valentine's Day, or you want to talk about next Valentine's Day?
I mean, my Valentine's Day was lovely. I'm single, so mine was super fun. I gave myself a Valentine's Day weekend, so I ran myself a bubble bath. I didn't talk to a whole lot of people, but I had some great weed. I cooked for myself in the beginning. And I don't know about some of y'all if y'all do shrooms or whatnot, but I just bought some shrooms recently from this Black chick, support Black business. and it was just a beautiful, it was very, I was just so into myself and I love that. So it was very grounded. It was beautiful.
I didn't even do it, but I felt like I went on it with you, bitch. I feel so relaxed and refreshed.
Me too. I was like, oh wow.
You had a whole awakening and everything.
I was so wavy the whole weekend.
That's dope. We should start including in our self-care weekends blocking one guy. Like that should just be a part of our
definitely
take a bath, block one dude. Like
I
have to always block guys.
Do you unblock them too, though?
No, I don't unblock him because my man, he be looking at me like, oh, yeah, you might as well block him. They're like, you know what? He was out of pocket. Sometimes I just let him float, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, each comment, boosts me to the next person to see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, sometimes I'm like, chill out. Sometimes just let them comment. You could just ignore. Just ignore. But sometimes they get out of line. And I'm like, blocked and be blessed, like Amanda Seales says.
No, my DMs are out of control. I have to delete a lot of shit.
Is it shit they're sending to you, or is it stuff you're sending back that you have to delete?
No, I'm not sending I'm talking about these strange, these weird ass men. I'll be having to delete a lot of shit that they say. Block.
I don't delete them. I like to know them up.
What you got?
I had to block this one dude because he came at me. He came at another girl. I don't want to say her name just yet, but you know what I'm talking about. He got in my DMs. He asked me to rate his dick, and I was like,
Yeah, like there's been times I've been live and I cannot stand this, but I've been live and people request to go live with me. And I've done it twice. I should have just remembered from the first time. But a guy will hop on and it's, his dick out. And I'm just like, oh my God. And he's been in my live multiple times. So I'm like, oh, he's been in here before. What he puffing on, whatever. And then that's what he puffing on, just
he assumed the position to think that he was like, all right, ready, set, go. What are you doing?
Waiting. But think of how many dudes are like that don't get added and just sit there with their dick out like that. She gonna add me, but no, that's why when I'm on live, I don't add people if they don't have an actual profile picture, because that happened to me when it'd be like cartoon avatars, and I'm like, oh, let's see what Pinocchio's to. Oh no, hell no.
And it's a random name, like if it's like a weird name. So now, like I even tell people, because there'll be times they still request me and be like, look, man, you ain't coming in here, Abu 95. No, I don't know you. I haven't seen you. And I'll just put them on blast, and then they get out my live. I'm like, thank you.
But you had a good Valentine's Day though, because you was booed up.
Yes, I've been booed up for about 6 years. This is my baby daddy. So our son is gonna be 3 next month. So we just, that's why what you said earlier, Tish, like consistency matters, so like one day doesn't really like mean anything in a sense. It is nice to be spoiled and stuff on that day, but at the same time, it's my dad's birthday on Valentine's Day. So it's like, it's really just about love throughout all of our family, So if he does it every day, I'm more like impressed by that versus, what he did on that one day. But it is like, I do try to get him to be a little bit more romantic, because I'm like, come on, spruce it up, it's the one day you can, like, what I'm saying? So, he steps it up one time for the one time. But other than that, like, it's just pretty much, we just maintain our little flow.
I don't know if guys be having fun like that, doing romantic shit as much as girls do. Like, we love to plan shit and have shit. And I think they do that for us, or once they get super rich. Like, I'm pretty sure Offset did not go put these in Carter B's hotel, but he paid somebody to do, but I don't think they do that shit for us.
Thing too, like when someone has the means to do it, or like, they're well off to do it, then that's cool. But also too, it wasn't like our money was long this year for Valentine's Day. Actually, we're getting paid like 2 days after, because today is a holiday. So it's just like, we'll just wait for that, it wasn't.
But that's when you got to be really romantic,
You got to do it overboard.
Yeah, you got to plan that shit.
That's where the handwritten notes come in, and all types of arts and crafts and shit.
Practice your calligraphy, your cursing, my guy.
I also feel like it's different when you live with someone. So of course.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to surprise motherfuckers you live with.
Right. Oh, you can do the little notes, and then it's kind of like the little things is what you got to hit for, because that's the only thing you can kind of get by sneaky, at least, or at least surprisingly.
He didn't surprise me with nothing, because like he tried to put stuff away in corners and stuff, and I already saw that. I acted like I didn't see nothing. But like for him, I actually surprised him this year, because he thought I wasn't gonna get the gift that he really, really wanted. And usually I'm not like, he's better at gift giving when it comes to like, the fancy things or stuff you have to buy. So but me, like, I'll usually like make something or whatever. But this year, like, I actually bought him something he's been wanting for quite some time. So I kept it away from him at my mom's house. And
see, you did good.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, and he was like, even at my mom's house though, he was like doing stuff he never does, like coming in her room and stuff. And I'm like, and my mom's like,
oh, he nosy.
Like, yeah, she was like, but she was encouraging it. She's like, yeah, oh no, it's okay. I'm like, Mom, I have the gift like in one hand. I'm like, Mom, what is going on here? You don't what a black woman's role. Like, what is going on? But yeah, I kept it away from him, and he was surprised. He was like, because he was actually talking shit and thinking I wasn't gonna get it, because he's like, man, like, I've been wanting this and and you don't, I gotta work to get this. And I'm like, what? I said, hey, I don't know. Like, we gonna get it in a couple months. You know what I'm saying? I was acting like I didn't buy it.
We're gonna get it how we live, man.
I was like, oh, you have to wait until I get some gigs. Once I get more promos and stuff.
Then you like, psych, yo, bitch, been booked and busy. Fuck out of here. Got your exactly what you wanted. Happy Valentine's Day.
Not hashtag booked and busy.
Yo, bitch, booked and busy. Yeah. No, that's dope.
That's beautiful as fuck.
It feels good.
You got a PS5, didn't you?
I didn't get him a PS5. No.
I was thinking that at first.
Can't do
too.
that.
I'm like,
No,
oh, I
I'm not
wonder.
one of them. I'm sorry. I'm not one of them. You know, my younger brother actually got a new Xbox from his girlfriend. And I was just like, she trying to get you. Trying to get you.
She's trying to trap you with the box and the box.
Man. and guess where he be at? He be over there. So I'm like,
in the box.
Yep. 2 boxes over here. Where you going? Like, yeah, that's a fact. That's
everything you need.
But I can't do
that's
the
beautiful. Though.
I can't do the consoles. Nah, I can't.
It just feels good to surprise people and love on people you love on. You know, I gave my family gifts and stuff like that. I didn't have no man, but it was cool. I definitely was putting up some affirmations though for next year.
Hey.
And I'm gonna be very unavailable to the toxic men who I was available to this year.
There you go.
And you know, I'm just hoping that this time next year I just got somebody that I at least want to kick it with. I don't really be want to kick it with guys like that no more. Like they be so
Me neither. Because men, they'll come over just to waste your time, just to be up in your space. And it's just like, what do you want? I'm at a point now where I'm like, I'm tired of asking you, what do you want? Because nigga, what do you want? Like, you know what you want.
Once you start knowing what you want, you be like, what do you want? Because I know what I want out of life, period. And it's cool. Tell me what you want, and I may be able to accommodate it. But
so I can figure out if you fit in or not.
Right. But I'm working on me to be open and available and ready for that next year, you know. I see me taking a trip.
Next year, it could be tomorrow.
You're right.
Ooh.
I you know, I don't see me going nowhere for at least a month, but
right.
I don't know how y'all find love during the quarantine right now. It's kind of hard to date.
I've heard about people are already planning their weddings and shit like that, like from niggas they met in quarantine. I'm like, I can't. Where do you go?
They don't even know what's gonna happen.
It's hard out here in LA though. I don't know where to go find nobody. And I'm not online dating because people are weird.
And everybody looking for themselves. They're not looking for nobody. They're looking for themselves. So it's kind of
all of that.
You know. I think I just want like a really regular guy who's really just good at whatever he does. You know,
you gotta be way more specific than that because a whole lot of niggas.
I don't know if you want regular.
You have to have a good ass scammer coming your way with that.
There's levels to regular. What kind of regular?
Okay.
They gonna be like,
okay, he doesn't have to like be in front of the camera or be people that people know. Like I would prefer at this point if he don't even have no social media or really even give a fuck about social media.
He got 4 families if he ain't got no social media.
4 families.
4 families.
At this point, if you can't find him on Facebook, he is running from the law.
Okay, he got it, but he don't check it. This is good, y'all. Yeah, let me be specific. This is why I ain't getting blessed. I don't be specific to the universe. Okay, yeah. So he got social media. Y'all listening? And he just don't be on it that much because he's busy, you know. But he's not busy with his 4 families though. He's just.
You gotta write it down. Real paper, real pencil.
How you manifest your soulmate? To all the single people watching, go ahead. Everybody can give their tips on how to manifest their soulmate. I want to let you
write
go
it
first.
down.
Okay, Toka, you go ahead. No, Toka.
It's okay. I guess I started talking.
Let's go with the flow. Go ahead, Toka. How do you manifest your soulmate?
I feel like you write it down. Like you manifest anything else. If you ask for it, it's yours.
Well, what do you do with it on a piece of paper? Or?
Yeah, a piece of paper, but also I feel like you have to write it down to make it real. So yeah, piece of paper, maybe pencil. But I feel like you also have to write down who you're going to be to that person as well, because I have to grow too. So if I'm gonna ask you to be this whole list of whatever it is as I deem perfect, then let me try to grow and be something to you too. So
you've done the work during quarantine.
Yes, queen.
What? I've sat with myself.
That's real, yeah. That's the shit Sierra didn't tell us. Selfish bitch. No, she like we was wondering the prayer. It's like she probably did pray something for herself, so she probably really was, you know, that was probably a big part of it.
I've heard women like they will get down on their hands and knees and just pray, you know, pray to God or to the Most High.
How many times though? Because I ain't gonna be on my hands and knees praying for no man every day. You probably got about.
I feel like you pray for it once, you believe it to be true, and that's it. Like
I probably do it Valentine's Day every year, and that's it. Like I'm not every day on my hands and knees.
But also in between time, just continue to like work on you and just making you the best woman, like man, because then you attract the best man. Like it's just crazy what you can attract, what you put out, you know what I'm saying? So I know when my man came along, I really wasn't focused on a man like that. I was focused on getting money. I was hustling hard. I wanted to, like,
girl.
you know, and I was just like, I was so into myself, kind of in a sense where I wanted to better myself and just better my situation. You know, I was already working, you know what I'm saying? So, but then like he came, and that's kind of what's happening with life in general. Like, even with my people who are coming to me, or for instance, you ladies, like I'm in this chat talking to you, like more, I don't know, but like better people come along, you know what I'm saying? And but as long as you're just putting in the emotions to like better yourself though. And
I got a question. Do you feel like your soulmate, Tyler, like should it add to your hustle, right? Because that'd be kind of my struggle, is it's like I want it to add to my hustle, not distract from
like
it.
Like when I got together with my man, he really did elevate my life in a sense, where I was missing some in some areas. Like certain areas I was so focused on, and I was like, okay, I have this together, and then didn't even know that I was lacking in these other areas because I was so honed in on something, you know? So like he came and he made certain areas like better for me, you know, where I wasn't even really asking for that, but I needed that, you know what I'm saying? So like we kind of just let it flow the way it flowed. Like I was still focused on a destination, like something that I've just been putting in my plans towards my whole life. So even with him, like you said, a distraction, that's how I was thinking. Like, I'm still not gonna let no nigga distract me though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still gotta keep going. So either like I was kind of more like he either gets with it or he gets gone.
But look, we all feel like that, and then we get in a relationship and they be like, I don't even know where I'm going where you going, where are we going, and more importantly, where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? I don't give a fuck about where I'm going, where are you going, and what bitches are there? You know, like it gets very distracting.
Yeah, no, it does get to that point. I think we even are to that point where it's like, okay, we finally, and I don't know why it took us so long to get to this point, but we're like,
y'all got there though.
Yeah, but we're just
y'all didn't give up.
Exactly. And it's a growing process. It's a learning experience, and you're still learning yourself and learning this person still too, which I do advise, learn that person way more, and to like before you make things really serious, you know what I'm saying? But the way we work and bounce off of each other, it still works for us, you know? Like, for instance, I'm a Libra, so I'm really good at balancing. Yes. So like we see, that's why, you know, like we have to balance. You're on that hustle mode right now. That's where I was. It's just all gonna come into balance, and that person we can really like bounce off of. But just know that I just want you ladies to really learn your partner before having a baby. Okay, let's just let it go. So
that's a good overall
like that.
Learn your soulmate.
Yeah. But
did you ever try to leave?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever think it wasn't gonna work?
Oh, in the beginning, I was more like, yeah, I don't know, because again, Libra, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I might have many lovers in my life, you know what I'm saying? I might have.
Is he around? Is he gonna be like, what the fuck you mean many lovers? Like,
he knows this, he is around, so, but he knows this, like, it was like, I was
fine hoes. Did you?
He knew what he wanted with me, and I didn't really know at that moment, at that part, you know, because
close to your age.
Yeah, we're close in age. He's like only like 9 months, I think, older than me, and he's actually more mature than a man our age. But then again, you know, men are not mature. You know what I'm saying?
Maturity is very important.
Yeah. But he was as far as a man my age, I was impressed by his maturity level, because I was just like, you know, a girl like me, I like older guys or something, you know, because I'm more ahead, I feel, you know what I'm saying? But he was able to match me. And so that's where I was just like, man, okay, you might be a keeper, you know what I'm saying?
Ivana and Tish, y'all have any like tips for manifesting soulmates before we get into the hangover stuff?
Yes. Tell me y'all's tips.
Tish, you go first. I don't know. I have
I'm
something.
just as lost as you are. I be trying to figure out. I think I know what I want, and then I be like, "Well, I got what I want, but I don't know if that's what I want." I second guess myself a lot in relationships because it's beyond my control.
I do too. Well, so I didn't know there's so many Libras on here, but I'm a Virgo. And
Me
Virgo,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Tish, what are you?
So you already know how, like, whenever you have, we're very career minded. So it's like, and I'm an only child, so it's double that for me. Like, I have to make my own way because I don't have siblings or nieces and nephews who's gonna take care of me. So it is gonna be on me to make a way for myself, but I don't want somebody to come into my life that's gonna try to distract me. I've been in a relationship before where a guy was like, "Oh, you don't really have to even work so much." And then he complained that I wasn't working a lot. So that's kind of like the mind games that you don't want a soulmate to play with you.
Oh yeah, and Virgos don't like that because we're very like, if you say this, we're gonna do this, and this is what we're going towards. With
because it takes us so long to trust somebody in the first place. This is like, okay, but I trusted you, nigga.
Oh,
yeah. So I feel I'm on a path now where I'm just manifesting all the things that I want, and then somewhere along the way, my person will come. But I'm not manifesting a specific somebody in my life right now. I know I want good sex. I know when they come around, I want somebody who knows how to communicate, somebody who, is not, like I said, manipulative and shit like that. So I know what I want in a person. And I just bought some tarot cards. So apparently my tarot told me to be open to relationships and love. So, okay.
That's what I was going to say. My thing was I was going to be like, I just got to be open.
Let the guard down, Ivana.
And that's probably some real Virgo shit. I'm like, that'd be my tip.
That is a Virgo.
That'd be my tip, is like, just be open. Because some days I wake up and I'll be like, I just want a baby. I don't want a husband. And then some days I wake up, I'm like, no, I want a husband first. And then I want a baby. And some days I wake up, I'm like, I don't want nothing. I just want to be. And I'm like, I just need to be open.
I think about that all the time because I'm an only child, but I don't want to give birth, but I want to give my mom a child, a grandchild. So I'm like, you know what? Surrogacy is not like, I want to be so wealthy. I want to be wealthy enough so that I can afford a surrogate.
And Virgos are such planners, though, and you want to plan that, and you don't know, and you got to be open. That's what it's telling both of us.
So bad. Live your life.
Be open. Okay.
But even that's like a list too. The little things that you did pinpoint, that is a list. That's what I mean. Like anything, and you can keep growing, or you could just leave it as is. Like as it comes, you add to it. Like it doesn't have to be specific, maybe facial features or something. You can add that too. But yeah, like,
and men, do this too. If you're watching this, is because if you do this shit, if you write the same shit I write, we might connect.
Yeah, we match. Yeah,
me be in the atmosphere,
right? Okay. Oh, and don't be coming around me broke. Please don't be broke.
Oh yeah. See, that's
write that on your little paper. Write that on your little paper. Don't be broke without me, Ivana.
Don't be broke.
I just want to be able to communicate. I feel like that is like the one thing that you want. It's like whatever we doing, let's just say we doing that and don't nobody deter from that. But it just always seems, and even for me, I'm not like hella domestic because I'm really busy. But if you need dinner or whatever the fuck I'll make it happen. I just may not be there to do it. Like,
right. And that's all. That's boom, taken care of. But I don't even want to communicate with nobody. Like it'd be hard for me to communicate when my feelings are involved because I feel too vulnerable. So I'm trying to be like, okay, I have to communicate. But you have to be worth me communicating. Sometimes I'll be like, you're not even.
A lot of conversations are not worth it.
Yeah.
And I hate letting my guard down. I hate being vulnerable.
Hard.
It's gross sometimes.
Because then you get in there and it's like, it's just soft in there. If I let you pet that.
It's so fluffy and glittery on the inside. And I hate it.
But also that is like a part of being real. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, keep it real, keep it 100, like all the way.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people lie. And I'm not talking about dating currently. I'm just thinking about like of all the dudes you've ever fucking dated, I'd be willing to say 80% of them are liars.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be, you cannot be worried about hurting the other person's feelings. Like that's what, when she says to be real, like you can't, because that's my problem. Like I like to, I don't know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Sometimes I'll dance around it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. Like I have to. Yeah.
When I like somebody, I tell them exactly. I'm like, here's how I feel. Here's why I don't like that you did. I over communicate, and then they could tell me something that could hurt my feelings, and I'm like, damn. Like,
and that's it.
It's hard to open up because it's like, or even like you said, if they tell me some shit, honestly, that wouldn't hurt my feelings because I prefer the truth. I just, like you said, I'm scared of the lies. I'm scared that what they're telling me isn't the truth, really, more so. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, and that may hurt his feelings, and I don't really care about that because I don't have to feel it. That hurt him. But it's like, you're not gonna tell me the truth. And it's not because you don't want to hurt me, it's because you want to do this shit. You want to get away with this shit. It's like,
But it's also like dealing with the cleanup. If I tell you, then I gotta deal with it. So
because why you think guys lie to you? You think they really lie to you because they're like, I don't want to hurt her, or it's because like I want to get away with shit.
Because they don't want to deal with the cleanup.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. That whole like I didn't mean to hurt you type. I didn't know, it just happened. It's just like, no, you knew what you were doing.
You just didn't want to deal with it. So it was like, I'll do it and then beg for forgiveness, or if that later.
But it's the day after Valentine's. This is a Valentine's hangover, so we on the love tip. We love people, and we're hoping next Valentine we can meet again and be like, girl, I went out with so and so, and he took me here, bitch, and then I got that. Hopefully we got some stories other than like, I'm tired of being hurt. But
no, I had fun. I mean,
real.
I had a good Valentine's Day too. Like I was chilling. It really isn't that bad. Unless you're fresh out of a breakup, it's really not that bad being single on Valentine's Day. It's chilling. But let's go to the hangover part of it. So what's your guys' worst hangover story ever? Just period.
I don't want to go first on this one.
So college, and it was really bad. I went to UNT. So anybody who knows University of North Texas, they know it's a huge college town, hella drinks. You go to a bar crawl, Thirsty Thursdays, all that shit. And it's in a country. It's literally nothing else to do. It's in Denton, Texas. It ain't shit else to do. So and oh my God, I don't know. I just went out with like some buddies one time and I just got way too drunk. And I'm a petite person, so I obviously can't drink like that. And like I just threw up nonstop. I threw up. Somebody was taking me home. And they was just about to back up, and I had to open a car door and like throw up out the car, and I actually threw up on somebody else's shoes.
It's way too many not aware of my surrounding facts for me.
right, like triggered. I know, but no.
Yeah, I'm glad you was safe.
I gotta watch how I drink. It's too much.
Okay, so how did you get home, and then how did you feel when you woke up the next day?
Oh, that's right. How did I get home? My friend still drove me home. The way I woke up the next day, I had to cancel everything. I had to cancel absolutely everything. I was just trying to drink so much water because you know how you're dehydrated?
Oh.
I never want that again. I had to drink water. Somebody had to bring me some Powerade and Gatorade. I Googled so many home remedies. I never Googled that many shit in my life. I was like, what do I do? What do y'all do? Like, what's something that good? I don't know. What do y'all do?
They say you're supposed to have another drink. I'm not a drinker, but they say you're supposed to have another drink when you wake up, and it like cures a hangover. And then you put lemons in your armpit. I don't know.
In your armpit?
That's what my aunt said. And she's an alcoholic. She's been for a while.
Have you tried that? And
maybe the detox? Yeah, like the armpit though. Wow.
Does that help with some type of? Does it help? Like just some type of smell, or is it just like
smell?
It helps, because if you was throwing up or something all night, it may be like that, or is it actually taking the toxins out?
I don't know what it does, but that's what she told me. If you ever have a hangover, put lemons in your arm, squeeze lemons under your armpits.
Oh, so you squeeze? You don't hold them there?
No, you put them under your armpits, and you kind of. I guess I don't know if it's soothing or what, but.
It might be something citrus. I know maybe, it's very absorbent. And it's like alcohol goes in your blood. So maybe it is some type of
detox.
We got to look that up.
Detox patch. That sounds dangerous.
You don't drink, but have you ever been hungover like off of weed?
Yeah, not even off of weed.
Like edible?
I used to drink Patron really, really heavy. Like, that's what I wanted to drink. Tequila. Tequila is not your friend. I don't think tequila is anybody's friend.
I used to love tequila.
Dang.
I used to love tequila.
Still love tequila. Yeah.
make sure you're having fun at all times.
What?
Wake up.
Yeah, tequila. If you drink it straight, yeah. I don't know. For me, it's gin. That's how it is. It's like, I can't do that. I guess my worst hangover story was like we had this premiere party and it was for All Def, and it was this guy there who was like, he was like a bartender, and that's what he does online is like make drinks. So he was doing it. It was for, I think it was the World Star headquarters, whatever premiere, and he had jungle juice, and I didn't know what jungle juice was, and I was sitting there, and I'm watching him pour all of this shit in there, but I was still new to drinking, so I'm just like, oh, this is about to be delicious. I mean, I'm talking about every type of liquor and juice and fruit and everything, and I tasted it, and it tasted just like Kool-Aid, and I was just drinking it like it was Kool-Aid. I was so fucked up. Like, I had to
That's
Uber
the whole
home.
point of jungle juice too. Oh, bless your heart. Oh no.
I didn't know. And then the next morning I had to go in and film, and we had to do an episode of The Drop. So we go in there to film out with my co-host Snow. We go in there, we film, but I was still drunk. Like I was, I never woke up drunk still. Like normally if you drink, even no matter how bad it was, when you wake up, I was still like, I'm drunk, but I did the shit. And then on the Uber ride home, I started throwing up.
Oh no, in the Uber.
But I made it through work. A bitch made it through work. I'm a hustler.
Yeah, right. Got her responsibility.
What did the Uber driver do?
He charged a cleaning fee.
Absolutely.
And that's when I was like, okay, everything has a consequence, you know. But
your Uber star rating is probably 3.
that account's gone. I had to start a new one. I had to throw that shit away.
Okay.
He left the review and everything, but I took his hat. I was throwing up in the fitted, thinking that was gonna help. It didn't.
You threw up in it? Was it a New
You
York?
took the Uber's hat?
No, it was my co-host hat.
Oh, I thought you took the Uber's hat off his head.
Oh yeah, like I thought it was like just on the. I thought it was just on the back or something.
No. So I threw up into it, and it was still there, and I was just like,
it was just still sleeping through. Huh?
But I felt a lot better after that. But it was still when I got to the office the next day, it was a whole tub of the jungle juice left, and everybody was drinking it. They was like, "You want some?" I'm like,
"Hell no."
So that's one time where it was way too many mixtures of drinks, and I think that's whether it is just tequila or just Hennessy. It's like if it's me facing it one-on-one, we could do it. But
nah, jungle juice is like a nutcracker.
The liquors jumped me. It was vodka, tequila, gin, Henny. Like I was like, yo, it was crazy.
Hilarious.
What mixed drinks have y'all had that made y'all like, ugh?
I don't like, what is that drink called? This the brown drink that not Hennessy separator. Long Island iced teas. I think those are nasty.
Oh, they're not too bad.
I don't mind a Long Island iced tea. Look at the two Virgos.
I know. No, it's a delicate mixture.
Not a fan.
Anything with Jägermeister can go to hell.
Yeah, I don't drink that either. Yeah, no.
That just sounds like something you shouldn't be drinking. Jaeger. You want some Jägermeister?
And then the bomb, it's like, that's too much. That's disgusting.
My first shot, when I turned 21 and I did a bar crawl at UNT, my first shot was a shot of Jaeger.
Ooh.
Straight Jägermeister.
Just like that? Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you chase it with?
Nothing.
Oh.
I know.
You champ.
Ew, I felt that. Yuck.
I know. Do you feel like
that's disgusting.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's just crazy that all the pretty ass drinks that be all big and blue. Like even my 21st birthday, I ordered this big blue drink from this like Mexican restaurant. I'm there. I'm like, it's too much. In Vegas, they'll get you too with the slushy. You gotta be careful.
New Orleans, they get you with them damn grenades. Get you coming, get you going.
Well, that sound like it. What's in a grenade?
Huh?
What's in a grenade?
Oh, out in New Orleans, I don't know what they put in it. I don't know, but it's like a slushy. Have you been out to Bourbon Street?
I
have, but I wasn't really drinking around.
Be careful though. Oh, and out in Dallas, out in Texas, we have. That's why I also used to get fucked up. We have drive-through daiquiri shops, and then you can order an extra shot in your slushy in your daiquiri. A drive-through.
Oh.
Wow.
And you're driving.
You're not supposed to be drinking in a. Okay.
Minding their business.
Yeah, live your life.
Sir, did you need our service? That's it. Wow.
So that used to fuck people up.
So Tish, you don't drink at all?
It's amazing.
Not a drinker. I'll have some wine or something, but I'm not really like.
You ever been hung over on wine? Wine gives me a headache sometimes.
Wine will give you a headache quick.
I feel like wine and weed are the same type of high, depending on how much you drink.
Yeah, you can't drink a lot of the wine. It'll give you one glass probably won't fuck you up. But if even two, you'll be like, ugh, I need some water.
Yeah, real dehydrated.
I don't know why. Maybe we're not.
Drinking red wine is the same as like smoking a blunt to me. I get the same type of dehydration.
Maybe it's like the type of wine like you choose or you know you're drinking. Because I've had wines that make me like bubbly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a sativa, like off of sativa. Mm-hmm. But then I've had.
I feel like white wine does that.
That give you like the headache.
Yeah, same Toka. With white wine, I don't really get headaches as much. Red wine, will be like, maybe we have a sugar problem.
Maybe red wine is the indica.
We might need to test that. See,
maybe we need to hang out more.
I know, right? Drink some white wine.
I think white wine is the sativa and red wine is the indica.
I'd be willing to.
Okay. Oh, we gotta test that.
Scientist. God damn it, Tyler. You're a scientist. You're a scientist.
You said the white wine is which one?
The sativa, and the red wine is the indica. But
I can see that.
Only because indica, I'm not gonna say like indica gives me a headache, but then again, in wine sense, because alcohol is not weed.
I like indica.
That's why it gives you the headache.
So me and Toka both like indica weed and then sativa wine.
Mm-hmm. Cause it's a little bit different. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. It's like learning your star signs and shit. Like, well, that's a good balance. That might make sense.
That too. I just smoked some indica weed and I just had a glass of white wine.
Oh yeah, you about to be
crossfaded.
I'm waiting for it.
Crossfaded.
Yeah, the fact that we didn't know shit really about finding soulmates, but we know how to find the perfect weed wine mixture. We was like soulmates. I mean, we can write it down. We hoping. Listen, you have the white wine. You had a weed like this.
Okay.
We got the potion to get faded.
Have yourself a good time every day.
Have yourself a good time every day. That's a Hallmark card to yourself.
We are millennial women.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, you gotta date. You gotta live your life. It's only going to get more like this. I think the more options that men say they have is the more options women have too. And then everybody got to, I don't know how many strong women going to sit there and keep watching a guy pick options and be like, I ain't going to stock up on none of my options. Okay.
You should have an arsenal. Unless you're...
An arsenal! Damn, not even a roster, a whole arsenal.
I mean, real life, I don't know about y'all, but like women get hollered at all the time. We just be like, no, we don't even be looking at the dude. We don't even care what he look like. Nothing. Just I don't feel like being bothered.
It's just no.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't even look at him.
No.
You're right.
I think what they're doing is waiting for the perfect moment for the man, like for a different situation. Not when you're running up trying to holler at us. Like it's no. It has to be like the moment, the situation.
But even if it's in a DM, even if it's a dude you don't know him for 2 years, why you think we be saying no like that, Tish? That's a great point.
It's sad. It's sad. I'm working on it. But I think we're busy. I think that whatever makes sense to us at the time is what it is. That's some shit that we have to let go of. I'm doing the work too. But I'm just saying, like, we really, like, as successful women, it's a little bit different for us. Like what we gonna go for versus what the average person will go for is not the same. And if you get to treating us average versus what we actually are, it's a no.
Yeah.
I think you have to realize when you're dealing with somebody who is a businesswoman, somebody who has something going for herself, a career woman, any type of person who has responsibilities and things to take care of, it's like, don't become a liability to them. And a lot of times, dudes, when I date them, I'm like, damn, you're becoming more of a liability than an asset. And if I'm really about my business, like I say I am, I have to run my life accordingly. Like you're literally fucking me up.
Yeah. And if it's bad for business, it's bad in general.
You gotta go. Costing your piece is costing you way too much. And I totally feel that, Tish, because most of the time when I walk outside, I'm going to and from work. It's a work thing. And so when men are trying to holler at me or something like that, like, I'm busy, I gotta go, I'm busy. But at the same time, like, I don't know, most of the times when I'm out, it's at a work event, and that's when I mostly see men. So it's weird. It's hard to navigate those spaces sometimes.
But if you're like, we were talking about this yesterday, if you're a big game hunter, like there's a hunter, like there's people who hunt pigs, there's people, I mean, wildlife. But if you're like if you know what kind of woman that is, and like she said, her dude came to her, he was adding, you had to have analyzed her before you got with her to understand, okay, this is what she needs. I know what she needs, but here's where I can help. If somebody came to you and was like, yo, here's what you need, here's what I need, and here's where I can help you, what you got? It would be a completely different conversation than, hey, what you doing?
What's up?
No. Hey, what you doing? Hey, just type in the opening paragraph should read, my name is X, Y, and Z. This is what I'm about. I'm not trying to bother you. I just want to take you on a date. You might get a DM response.
And and a lot of times some guys think they're doing that because they want to take it, so they want to get to know you. But again, if a girl, if you know she's about her business and she's busy, you got to come really direct. You got to damn near just come. Tell us what you want. Like you said, communicate, come open, because that what you're doing, where you at, is going to get lost in the sauce of everything else that we have to do. And I think they would appreciate that they don't have to waste that time for that and can really be upfront about what they want. If you know a girl really know what she want, come to her with what you want. I think. Because it's dope if a guy is like that. If he, it's guys who don't want to waste their time with girls who don't want to do that either. You just got to link up.
Yeah.
And
like it's hard right now.
Too. All women ain't looking for soulmates when they're on a date. Like, ain't nobody planning their wedding with you just because you in front of me.
Right. I'm still trying to find you crazy. Like,
on a date.
You said what?
I said sometimes the bitches want to go out on a date.
My bro. We might be on the same page if you tell me what it is. I might be able to accommodate you.
I might be able to.
Close mouth don't get fed.
Just tell me what's up. I might be
Word.
That's real.
My eyes, motherfucker. Sorry.
So did y'all have any other? Well, we hit some random hangover remedies. I feel like we hit the title on the head is gonna be Valentine's Hangover.
Sorry, y'all, my hair falling apart, but this was great.
You look amazing. You look refreshed. You look like you had a great weekend to yourself. Thank you. You look like you're ready, for this year. You got to take time for yourself.
Yes.
Got to enjoy that shit. Well, shout out to all the queens out there.
Yeah.
Keep queening.
I heard bananas help. Before I forget, the hangover stuff. I don't know why, but I heard bananas help. You're supposed to drink like a shake. I don't know. That's all I
think somebody said coffee helps. To me, honestly, a blunt is really the only thing that be helping my hangover, like to keep it like blunt and water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, water. I'll lay in the bath. If you lay in hot water, you can calm your own nausea.
Really?
Yo, I bought this thing on Amazon.
Helps with like when you're nauseous.
It turns your bathtub into a jacuzzi. It's like a bath mat and it blows in. You can
I know what you're talking about.
I just bought one and I was like, I stayed in the bath for and it keeps your water warm.
I saw that. I want one so bad.
You gotta get it. It's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
If I'm ever feeling lightheaded or anything,
I want it so bad.
That was a CBD bath bomb.
I'd be scared to take a bath because you know what happened to Whitney Houston? Like,
Cynthia.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be lightheaded and then I'm sitting there all hot in the steam and shit and I fall or something. I'll be like, nah, I'll be scared. That's why I need a man next Valentine's Day. So it's like, babe, watch me.
Catch you when you fall, sis. We know.
I'm going to put that on my manifestation list. Somebody who could wash me in a tub.
Do y'all be getting super high in the shower?
Huh?
Y'all get higher, like when you're in the shower, y'all be getting super high.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I be out of this world high.
You know, they say women make their showers hotter. I kind of agree.
Mine is on hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
It is. All right. Well, Queens, thanks for joining us today on Blunt Opinion.
Thank you.
My name is Cynthia Luciette. You guys can check me out hosting Trivia Mob and The Drop on All Def. And I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody else say what they up to, say what they working on. Go ahead, Ivana.
Hi y'all, it's Ivana. I just want to say thanks again, All Def, and thanks Cynthia for hosting and all the ladies for joining. It's so great to see y'all again. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Hey I'm Ivana. That's at Hey I'm IVANNA.
Ew, check you out. I gotta follow you. I don't think we follow each other. It's our first time meeting today. Even though we talk like, I feel like I've been knew you. So it was like, but we Virgos and shit. So it is like,
they know what's up.
Go ahead, Tish.
Hey, this has been lit. I mean, it's very therapeutic. We got some gems dropped, and I feel closer to y'all today than I did.
Do.
There you go.
It was good.
I am honestly Tish on everything. The Body Butters is still popping. It's been absolutely amazing. I know people supported from all this, so I appreciate that.
Like, I know I got some. I was trying to see. I'm like, I know I had some.
I need some more.
I got the strawberry shortcake.
Oh, lit.
It was so good. I was like, damn, I gotta order some for my family. It was so good. Because I smelled so good, and then I feel so soft. I'm like, oh, yes.
That lingerie is so lovely when I'm just laying up in bed by myself. I love it.
Because, I ordered Sydney's beer butter, and then I was like, let me just get some more stuff. So then I got some more for me, and I gave my brother the beer butter. He be using it. It's really good, y'all.
Thank you. We're getting ready to expand, and then I'm getting ready to reactivate my catering company, which has been hectic, but we're gonna be lit. And yeah, you can find all that information at Honestly Tish on everything.
Wait, Tocahantas. Do you not like when people abbreviate your name to Toka?
No, I like it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Cool. It doesn't bother me.
Because I'm like, Toke.
I was going to do it too, but I was like, okay, it's the first day though.
I call her Toke all day.
Oh, no, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I like it. It's like, oh, you abbreviated my name. You my friend? Hey.
Toke. So what you got coming up? It's such a dope name too, Tocahantas.
Thank you. Well, yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Tocahantas. I'm sure it'll be tagged somewhere. I don't really want to spell it out. I'm too high for that. Yeah, I hosted the Cano 101. So if you haven't seen that, click back, watch some more videos, binge watch on some All Def, and yeah.
Yeah, go learn some shit. On the last Blunt Opinion, we got real smart. Was that last week? Yeah, we got real smart.
I think so. Yeah.
We learned bad shit. It stuck with us forever. It was way better than school. Like, stuff I learned in school, I'm like, I don't know. But last week was good. Okay, Tyler, it was my first time meeting you too. It was fun. Nice meeting you.
It was lovely to meet all you ladies. Thank you for having me, All Def. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Bad Mother Puffa, Tyler Therapy. You can follow me, Tyler Therapy, on everything across all platforms. Subscribe to my channel if you can, because we're trying to hit 10K at least. Come on now, motherfucker.
Hey.
So yeah, puff with me on iTunes as well, streaming platforms. I'm a music artist, and I'll be puffing tough with my Afro puffs.
Oh, you see? You rap with you?
I rap and I do a little tone talk. You know what I'm saying? I sing a bit. Nice. I talk on the beat, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would appreciate if y'all check me out one time for the one time. Thank you so much for having me again. It was just an amazing chat with you ladies, and love all throughout. All across the board.
It's we marinating in this love day. Even if you don't got nobody, we all had somebody to love, even if they wasn't our man or woman. You know, it was single guys watching this too who was shaking their head with us, like, exactly. It's hard to trust people, you know. So shout out to the kings. Shout out to the kings too. All the
Why
kings
they sound like that?
because they healing. They healing and they working on themselves.
Word.
All right, y'all. Blunt opinion. It's been fun. See you next time.
Woo.